Just into our newsroom this past hour, CSX has been directed to stop mining the Nolichucky River in a new cease and desist letter from the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers.
Yeah, it comes after the Tennessee Department of Conservation issued a cease and desist on that matter yesterday. In that letter, though, the Army Corps of Engineers says, quote, this prohibition extends to any excavation or dredging material from the Nolichucky River or its tributaries in both Tennessee and North Carolina, end quote. That letter goes on to say work to remove rail debris may proceed if it does not result in regulated discharge into the water.
News Channel 11's Maddie Cottaspati has reaction from those who sounded the alarm.
CSX continues its work on their tracks in the town of Irwin, but that work didn't come without public concerns.
We just wanted a responsible rebuild that balanced the interests of all the industries that operate inside the Nolichucky Gorge.
The concerns that arose were in regards to how and where contractors got their materials.
We saw that the subcontractor that CSX had hired started to source material from inside the river channel and inside the national forest.
On Wednesday, TDEC ordered CSX to cease and desist removing rocks from the Nolichucky. Sam Evans, a lawyer representing two nonprofits who sued federal agencies in an attempt to protect the river, says this is a good thing.
It's a really good foot forward for the regulatory agencies to be able to manage a rebuilding effort like this in a way that's going to protect the environment to the extent that we possibly can.
For Patrick Mannion, who is an operating partner for a rafting company on the Nolichucky, the cease and desist is the first step in preserving the river for future use.
I think that some of those concerns have been at least addressed, and I think moving forward we're all very optimistic that this river will still remain a very enjoyable place for recreation and commercial use.
Both Mannion and Moore say despite their concerns, they have no hard feelings towards the company.
I'm excited to hear, the sound of whistles from these trains crossing the trestle that I can hear from my house.
I want to balance that with CSX efforts to help us clean up and rebuild. They've done a great job with that, and I want to make sure that I appreciate that.
In Irwin, Maddie Cottaspati, News Channel 11.